But then where are you getting your where are you getting your information? Facebook?
I get it from like the government websites. I read bills.
You clearly don't, because you don't trust
Clearly
everything.
don't.
You don't
You
trust
clearly
the CDC, so you don't trust the government. Don't pretend like
What
you're
do you
getting it from
guys look
government
at?
websites. You openly said that you
What
don't
do you read
trust that.
about?
Without
9/11,
pivoting,
2001.
would you support
bro?
that?
You pivoting, bro.
Without pivoting, just answer the question and I'll answer it too. Would you support that?
Who cares?
Bro, oh my gosh.
There's no, like, it's not an issue.
I read the most of 47. Matter of fact, I read all of 47, and most of it is just some of the shit I just wanted to be interested in, and some of it's whatever he got wrote, which is babbling bullshit. Okay, but what I'm saying, but hear me out. But what I'm saying is a lot of his agenda is not benefiting the United States of American people.
How?
It is not.
What part?
Okay,
give me a thing that isn't benefiting.
for one, we're gonna go back to the public school system thing. He wants to stop funding public schools. Okay,
I'm okay with
and
that.
then he wants to get rid of the school board members who's woke left wingers. Okay, let me just hear me out. Just hear me out, okay?
It should be
First of all,
unbiased.
that a lot of his policies hinders my race, okay? My race, brown race, and a whole lot of races in the inner cities, okay? He wants to stop and frisk. He wants to bring back stop and frisk. He wants to stop funding of public schools, which is mostly who.
Dude, you are making
Defunded.
None of this is accurate.
Defunded.
This is accurate. What is y'all so wrong about? What am I so wrong about? Have you guys read it? Have you guys read it? Have you guys read it?
Yeah, in Agenda 47, it explicitly says that he wants to fund police precincts that bring back stop and frisk.
Who backs the blue 100%? I mean, come on. This man is not for the United States. I'm not telling you nothing false.
He also,
and this man lied, okay?
He also came out and supported federal immunity for police officers, too.
Who is he for then if he's not for the United States?
Hey, was he for the blacks when he gave them the money for their businesses? And
come on, man. It was look. Let me tell you, he messed up a lot of contractors. You talking about he did a lot of for the black. Why? Okay, if he did a lot of this, and the first thing Maggot bring up is first step back. First step back. Why ain't he running on that shit now? If it was such a great thing, why ain't he running on it now?
He is running on it now.
He is fucking not. He said nothing about the First Step Act. You are such a fucking.
Mention it.
Can I ask a question?
And then when they made their businesses and they made their money, they went back to pay him, and he wouldn't even take the money.
I have a question. How do we feel about Donald Trump supporting federal immunity for police officers a couple days after that woman was unalived?
I feel like I support the police. You guys defund them. What are you going to do?
We don't want to irrelevant. That is false.
Completely irrelevant. How do you feel about giving them federal immunity, meaning that they would be above the law?
I don't know enough about that subject to speak on it.
I know you don't. That's the problem. You don't investigate nothing.
That only goes to a certain extent.
What else would federal immunity for police officers possibly mean?
Okay, let's be real here.
Blanket immunity. That's not
okay. Just like the man before said, it has to go through Congress and the House. So therefore, why is it you guys really?
Don't nobody want to believe in the Congress?
So he couldn't get what he wants to get
the
passed
Congress
done
is okay in that case.
Congress.
But don't nobody want to believe the Congress when it comes to the flood and FEMA. But it's got to go through the Congress in that case. Y'all full of shit.
Trust me, I know that.
I know that. Depopulate. Depopulate.
Trust me, I know that Donald Trump can't get shit passed through Congress because he's a completely ineffective president. But what he wants to get passed through Congress is insane.
I've been told that it doesn't matter what I want for my children.
Said depopulate.
Did I say that?
Corruption.
No, you didn't say it. You weren't on the thing yet.
Okay, well then I don't know why you're bringing it up.
Because it's offending. It's going back to the whole freaking tampon thing.
Ma'am. First of all, you still need to stop being homophobic. Okay. I'm all man, and I don't care about the next person. I don't care about the next person's sexuality. I don't care about what the hell's going on in nobody's bedroom. I don't care. It don't affect me, ma'am. It don't affect me, and it shouldn't affect you. Your
party is over-sexualized. They are the ones.
Over-sexualized? What kind of shit is that? Over sexualized. I
We
never
try and
heard that
teach
one. Let me write that one
children
down. Let me write that down. Over
No,
be
sexualized.
okay
they
with
don't give a
children
The fuck?
getting hormone surgery at a young age, which will impair their life forever. It is
Oh, okay,
extremely
all
dangerous.
right, now. All right, this is just like Trump saying your kid goes to school, come back a different gender.
Yeah, that's insane.
So you trying to tell me?
think
So
you
you trying to tell me you let your kid go to school and get shot up with anything the doctor want to shoot your kid up with, and you not have no
They
say so
said
or
if
not
you
know
didn't let
how?
them do it, that they
No,
would
but you know
take
how
your
you guys
kid.
forced the vaccine on us? That's literally no
How?
different.
Force the vaccine? I got the vaccine. I was scared as hell of that shit. You know how many people was taken out?
That's a
What's
fear
wrong with
mongering
you,
thing
man?
for you.
I was going
How
to take
many
that
got
shit.
fired for not taking it? How
When
many
you are
got fired
forced
for not
something in
taking
your
it?
body and you are going to lose your job, both my parents, a pharmacist and a nurse, would
And
have
I'm
lost
still.
their job. My dad compounds medication. He knows how bad that shot is. It is an experimental
Oh,
drug.
whatever, ma'am. And I'm
Period.
still here talking shit to you.
How do we
That shit ain't
how
do
do we feel
nothing to
about
me.
And
I
why don't
took
you
one
look it up
shot.
on
mandating
the
other vaccines?
CDC?
When should they flip the switch?
How do we feel
The
about
Pfizer
mandating other
shot
vaccines?
has come out as unsafe and ineffective, but you guys are not
How
going
do
to
we
hear
feel
that.
about mandating other vaccines?
I do not agree with mandating vaccines. To be honest
No,
with
I do
you,
not.
there
Why
are
would
many,
you be
putting
for
someone
many
in
good
that hasn't gotten,
vaccines.
like, the
anything
measles
against
shot?
someone's will?
No
No,
one should be forced to take
Should
anything they
never
don't want
force
to take.
anyone.
So hold
That's
up. When you go into the military,
my body, my
ain't they
choice,
forced
right?
to take shit? Ain't they forced to take something? I was forced to take something when I went into the military.
That's not
Well,
right.
what were you
I
forced
was
to take?
forced when I went to college.
What were you forced to take?
I would, man, you know how many shots they shot in my behind?
Did you
I had
choose
to
to go
take
to
like
the
8
military?
shots.
Did you
Yo, they
choose?
was lined up to take shots, yo. I was
Yeah, you
lined
was-
up.
Did you choose to go to the military
But you
knowing
So
chose
what?
that.
I was still made to take shots, man. I couldn't go into the military and
No,
say, yo,
you
I
could
want to
have
come,
walked
but I ain't
out.
taking
You
no
could have
shots.
said, I'm
that's
not
a
doing
choice?
this, and you could have walked
That is
out.
a choice.
It's
You
also a
could've
You
choice
were
to
in a
work where you
job
work.
that you were being threatened of firing because you don't take a shot is a
What
completely different thing.
what about getting a
When
job?
you
What
put
about getting a
yourself
job?
in that
Some jobs
place,
It's
require
also
you to
you're not
take
forced
shots
to
at
work where you
jobs.
work.
Then you don't. If you don't want the shot, you get another job.
yeah,
Exactly.
I do agree with that. But the thing is you chose to go into that service. My parents didn't choose to be at where they were at. They were already there for years, and the
I
fact that
don't
they
care,
are
ma'am.
in
They
their
would
60s,
look. Do you know there was people trying to stay on jobs up there falsifying them damn cards just so they. So what? Take the damn shot. It's only one. Y'all act like
No,
y'all
it
like
is
little punks.
okay. I
Crying
come
all
from
the time about this and that. Y'all cry too much.
So I believe my dad, who is a pharmaceutical doctor who compounds medicine, he's a very
Pharmaceutical
intelligent
doctor.
man over somebody or the media.
But you don't trust the FDA?
Kamala gets in there.
No, I do not trust the FDA one
And
bit.
you so funny. There's still people walking around with masks on.
Yeah, that's you guys.
No, it's not my guys.
They're
I
almost
guarantee
always liberal.
They're always
And then you got
liberal.
people
I've
in the
never
hospitals.
met-
You got people doing surgeries and shit in wearing masks still. So what are you talking about?
That's a medical. That is a medical safety protocol. You do that.
It don't
knowing-
matter. Well, that was a medical safety protocol when COVID
No,
came
that is
through
an
too.
opinion, and that you guys.
And it saved a lot of
guys
people.
It's a safety protocol in the hospital, but it's just an opinion whenever all of the fucking health agencies say that was necessary in 2020.
It was a lie. You didn't talk to the health
it was a
industries
total lie.
personally. Unless you talk to the health industries and people that you know in that
I
industry,
can't make a decision about my health without consulting every doctor in the FDA.
so you just want to take the shot without knowing everything.
Yeah, I did. I
That's
took it
literally
without knowing
what the
shit.
FDA is
you,
for.
honey.
That's literally what the
right.
FDA is for.
You're one in thousands.
Do you understand how many heart
No, I'm not.
palpitations
No, I'm
were
not.
caused
Hey,
by
sir,
that drug?
when's the last? Did you know
Not as
anything
many
about
as by
C-19 before it got
the
here?
disease.
Did you know about
incorrect.
C-19 before it got here?
Correct.
Who did the
Myocarditis
segregation?
was way higher among people who got infected with
Okay.
CVID than
Did
the
anybody here
vaccine.
get the shot and it didn't work?
No, it worked for me.
It worked
It
for
didn't
me.
work for many people I know. So
Okay, well, I don't know.
Whatever.
that many
You only know like 8 people.
That's funny because it worked for many people I know. So I mean,
I didn't
how
get
would
it.
you know? They could
I
have
didn't
just
get
not
it.
been
I got
affected.
COVID and I
how
was
would you
It's
know
a
that it
proven
didn't work
fact
for
that
them?
my people and my friends got affected. Just because you don't doesn't prove anything.
How many of your friends got affected by the disease?
There's
I
no way
did.
to
After
know
the
if
shot?
that shot worked.
I
Before the
did,
shot.
and I didn't have the shot, and I was fine.
Are you asking
Well,
how
because
many
you ain't
people
go
got
outside,
affected
whatever,
after the
man.
shot?
Sir, you ain't even got a supermarket in your
I
neighborhood. Be
traveled
quiet,
to
man.
California right at 2020.
Shit. Then goddamn, man. That
Got
shot, man, ain't
sick.
nobody know what C-19 was before it got here, man.
What?
So I was taking that shit.
Hey, don't you ever watch TV and watch the people that took it? And some of them, the shape they're in.
Yeah, I did.
No,
I did too.
I ain't see nobody
Why is
on the
that?
news that got affected by it. I ain't see nothing going on. Y'all
Oh,
fear
So you
mongers.
realize you guys are
You know
flying
what?
in the face of data because you saw some anecdotes on TV.
To me, a fear mongering thing is to tell everybody when they walk outside that they are going to die. Fear
No,
It's
mongering
fear
to say that
mongers,
you
fear
can't trust the
mongers.
government.
forcing somebody to do something. That is fear mongering. You're forcing somebody to do something, and you're
Is it
scaring the
not fear
American
mongering to
public,
say
and you
that?
have no
Is
idea
it
what you're
not fear
talking
mongering
about.
to say that the CDC and the FDA and all of the doctors are lying to you to try and
Yes,
trick
they
you into
was.
taking this
Yes, they was.
experimental dangerous
It was
vaccine?
proven.
Is that not fear mongering?
It was
Yeah,
That
and
was
how
that what
about
they
Trump?
did?
How about Trump
Is
not
that
want,
what they
even
did?
wanting to listen to
Bullshit.
his damn
You just said
doctors?
it. Is that what they did?
Yeah, that's
Trump
exactly what
didn't
you
even
guys
want to
did.
listen to
You just
Trump
said it.
didn't
Is that
even
what
want
they
to
did?
listen to
Thank you for
his
proving
damn
our
doctors
point.
that was in charge, Joe.
How
He
many
said the
times
hell
has
with y'all. I
Biden
got
had
Yeah, I
this.
think he saw through
CD19?
it. I think
Y'all
he saw
probably
through it.
trust
Donald Trump saw through the advice
Fauci
of
too,
all of the
or
medical
whatever the hell his
professionals
name is.
around him because he's a
Where's
god and he
Fauci?
knows everything.
You think Fauci was right? You think that guy was
Yeah,
right?
Do you
The
think
bro,
whole
bro,
time?
Fauci? Do you think
Are you
Fauci was the
kidding
only
me?
person
Do you
advising
want
Donald
bro,
you
Trump?
know
bro,
his
bro.
history
Was
with
Fauci
AIDS?
the
Fauci
only
had a
person
whole
advising
team,
Donald
bro.
Trump? Was
AIDS.
Fauci
Fauci
had
You
a
the
know his
whole
only
team,
person
history with
bro.
advising
AIDS?
Donald Trump?
Okay,
Fauci
you
had
know
a whole
what?
team, bro. He had a
You
whole
guys
ass team,
obviously
bro.
trust.
Inherited the
You trust the
slump.
media. I trust the public. Okay,
Yeah,
that's it.
Fauci was a
it's so
roach.
weird that the party that claims to be patriots can't even trust any of the agencies that is appointed by the government.
I don't.
Like
I'll never
That's the
trust
point. I
them.
want to change
contempt,
the agencies, and I
if you
want
have
to change
open
what the
contempt
government is
for our
doing.
government, how are you patriots?
Oh my gosh. This
Because
is
the
crazy
government is
talking
corrupt.
here.
How is the
We're for
government corrupt? Yo,
ourselves. We got to
every
mind
you
politician
even
may
know
have
what
some
See
kind of
America?
shit,
any corruption.
but the
There's
government
never
is
been
who
any
we count
government
on to
corruption.
handle our
Oh, there's
business.
corruption on both sides too. I'm not here
Whatever,
to
to
like.
move, ma'am. If you
we're
Yeah,
feel
we're
that
the
patriots.
ones.
so bad about our
The
government,
That's
Republicans
move.
the
actually
difference
admit
between a
there's such thing
patriot
as
and
I'm
a
not
rhinos.
moving. I love
What do you think the
America.
word
I love
rhino
where I'm
comes
Move
at.
if you feel
What does the word
that
rhino
bad about,
comes
because
from?
our economy is strong as hell right now. So if you feel that bad and you
It
feel
is.
threatened about
No.
the
It
migrants,
is.
move.
Yeah,
No,
What?
will you believe?
It's
It is
strong.
very,
Tell my
very
wallet
apparent to
that.
me that you listen to everything on the media and on the news works because that
I
is
read too.
as opposed to what?
that's
As opposed to
good.
what?
You
Reading
should.
Facebook? Getting my news on TikTok? Yeah, I'd trust the CDC over some dumb fuck on TikTok.
Well, that's
Okay,
your
well,
own
yeah, you shouldn't
stupidity.
trust somebody on TikTok. That's ridiculous.
Okay, but
that's
then where are you
ridiculous.
getting your new? Where are you getting your information? Facebook?
Are you? I get it from like the government websites. I read
You
bills.
clearly don't
I
because
look
you don't
into
trust the
Clearly
everything.
don't.
you
You
don't trust the
clearly don't.
CDC, so you don't trust the government.
God.
Don't pretend like
What
you're
do you
getting it from
guys look
government
at?
websites.
I
You
get
don't.
it
You
from a
openly said that you
What
don't
do you
trust
read
that.
about?
The head one, not
I
not
don't.
the roach Fauci.
Okay, so you're not
That
getting your
doesn't
information
mean
from government websites. You just think that makes you look good. Where are you getting your actual information?
Yo,
Where you got
bro.com.
yours
I
at?
got you, bro.com.
you want to know. History books are a really good start, guys.
History books to
Oh my
learn about the
gosh. So
effectiveness of a
please, lady.
vaccine?
Please, lady.
Where
Yeah,
you
and you
got
should read
yours from, guys?
pharmaceutical books. My dad wrote
Vaccines are
one, and it's in
overrated.
almost all schools. You can go ahead
What
and read it.
pharmaceutical
Common
books?
sense.
Better.
What
You start with
pharmaceutical
common
book did you
sense.
read to read about the mRNA vaccines?
Well, I can have my dad write
Hey, let
one
me
for
tell
you
you
about
something so
that if you
funny as
want.
hell. This man
Was
would
your
not
dad a
listen to
published author?
Yes.
this
Michael
man would not
Paul
listen to
Peppers,
his
look him
medical
up.
advisors and trying to advise the American public to shoot damn bleach in your fucking skin and put
Oh, come on.
neon lights to
You
see where the damn
know
shit
he's
is at.
joking.
Well, don't be uncharitable. He didn't say that we should inject bleach. He just said maybe it's an interesting idea for a scientist to look
Oh
into.
yeah, my fault, bro.
Yeah, he was talking about Fauci and the goofballs was out saying all
Any,
this other
I
stuff.
will never trust a drug that hasn't been out for 5 years. If you guys want to, that is up to you. I just
And
don't
let
want
me
to
say
be
something else.
forced.
Fauci, he is the most decorated fucking scientist, and biologist, whatever you want to call him, in
Well,
the
if you
United
want to
States.
believe that, go ahead.
This
If
man
you
been
want
through
to believe
three.
that,
This
go
man
ahead.
been through 3 major pandemics: the Ebola. He been through two other AIDS
He was
AIDS
sued
pandemic.
for
He
AIDS
been through
too.
all that. He
Yeah,
got a
and he
team of
admitted
people.
he was
He got
sued
a
all
team
the
of
time.
professional
You
people
can
that
trust
knows
a
what the
man
hell
you
they
don't
doing.
know. I will trust a man that's my father. Okay,
He
that's
admitted
all
he
it
was
is.
wrong too.
Fauci is the most decorated man I
Does
know,
he know
and I
you
would trust him
personally?
over
So
your
is Bill
dad.
Gates.
I would
So
trust
Does
him
is
he
over
Bill
know
your
you
Gates.
dad
personally?
that's selling
You
medicine
your
over your
farming to Bill
dad.
Gates?
Does he know you
trust your
personally?
farming
He
to
does
Bill
not
Gates?
care
Why
about
do you need to know your sources personally? Do you know all of the authors of the history books you're reading?
Yeah,
You
because
guys are
it's
the ones.
on
You
them.
guys are the
Oh
ones.
my God, bro, they are so in denial,
Hey,
bro.
you know what it
Really
boils down
sad
to?
because
Common fucking sense. If you ain't got no common fucking sense, you ain't got nothing.
History. You
Common
realize
sense
those
is just
people
You
are
really
dead. I
ain't.
can't
You
talk to
damn
them.
right
That's
about
a
that, because you
ridiculous
ain't got
claim to
none of them,
make.
bro.
So
Hey,
can I ask a question?
I got enough and I ain't
Yeah.
got the fucking shot and you did.
How do you guys feel about Donald Trump pressuring his vice president to break the Electoral Count Act on the counting session in 2020?
That is between them two, and I
It's
have not
also in
seen
the
that.
past. It's also
well,
in the past.
how
Let's
you,
move
how
on
do
to the
you feel
future.
about the vice president not even going to his back this time and then telling him about himself?
How
Yeah,
do you
who
feel
cares?
about
Where's
your
Mike
guys'
Pence now?
presidential
Donald Trump's
candidates
running for
not
president.
going to the
Where's
So
Mike
spot
you
for
just
Pence?
don't
hurricanes?
care.
Donald Trump's running for president. Where's Mike Pence?
Hey,
Yeah, you're exactly
Hey,
right.
Exactly.
Mike
Where's he
Pence
at?
is
Pence?
Where's
gone.
Mike
Where's
Pence? He's
Pence
gone
now?
because he
Where's
right. Yeah.
Pence now?
Mike Pence is
Done.
gone
He's
because Donald
He's
Trump tried to
done.
press. Mike
Yeah,
Pence is
he
gone
got
because
that
Trump
gun
tried
in
to
his
pressure him to
Nope,
overturn an election.
He's
AR
done.
in his hand.
He's
He
done.
tried to overturn the election, and
No.
asked Pence to
No,
do
he
it.
didn't.
And
Donald
why is
Trump
that
asked
lady
Mike
in
Pence to
prison?
overturn
We
the election,
accepted
and
the
Mike Pence
election.
refused. So Donald Trump threw a hissy fit and
No,
fucking
we
sent
didn't
his
throw
supporters to
every
the
bit.
Capitol.
Here we are.
So,
Here we are.
Hey, and not only that,
right now.
not only that, bro. Why is that girl doing? Why is that old ass lady doing 9 years because of his lies?
or why did Chesborough and Ellis plead guilty?
Why is Trump charged with 32 felonies that they're not going to end up? He's not going to get a day out of none of
Because
them.
he's a criminal. That's
Whatever,
why.
whatever. Yo,
So,
why did that man go to
Have
prison,
somebody
go to
tell
jail
me
in
that
his
I don't-
drawers in his
I
driveway
don't
because of
trust
Trump?
the judge, like the whole court system, and they were upset. But then I said when Trump didn't get found guilty for a lot of those convictions, that wasn't true.
He hasn't gone to trial.
That's so contradicting.
The only case that he went to trial in, he was found guilty.
Which one? Let's talk about
The
the
New
case.
York one.
Which one was that specifically? There was
The
multiple in New
falsifying
York.
business
Falsifying
documents.
records.
What's up, David? Thank you.
It's been dropped.
Falsifying records
Yes.
when he was
A lot
in
of
the
those
Yes,
have
ministry.
been
ma'am.
dropped. A lot of
And you
those have
don't
been
believe that
dropped.
your people have ever done that?
But they ain't accused
Take
of
him to
doing
court.
it. They
If
ain't
they
get
did
found
that, take him to
guilty.
court.
Why do you think they're not accusing him? You guys have
They're not
literally
guilty. They haven't
attempted
found guilty, ma'am.
assassination twice.
Listen,
They have,
if you think our guys are falsifying business records,
do
take
you
them to
think
court.
it's
That's great.
normal to have 32 indoctrinations when they could have done that years ago,
Indoctrinations?
knowing that the
Oh,
presidential
my
election is
goodness.
coming up and you don't see it? You don't
You'll
see
be
that?
over it. You'll
He
get
went
over it
shot
now.
at
You'll
twice.
These
get over
cases
it.
have
You'll
been
get over
being
it.
investigated prior to
He's the
him
only
even
one that has
announcing
went
that he
to
was
East
running, right?
Palestine. He's the only one
he
that
was
went
being
to the hurricane
investigated
on the
prior
first
to announcing
day.
running. He was being
J-Lo,
investigated
who's
prior
Monica
to
Lewinsky
announcing he was
voting
running
for?
again. By the way, I just want to. So, how do you feel about Donald Trump and Vance refusing
I
to
love
say
him.
that they lost? No, Donald Trump and Vance refusing to admit that they lost the 2020 election, even though the DHS, the DOJ, all of the state legislatures, and all of their lawsuits came back saying that they
I
lost the
feel
2020
great because
election.
they're not stuck in the past.
Let's
We're
go back
not
to
living in 2020. It's
2016.
2024.
Bro, he want to take us
Let's
to
go
the
back
past.
to
He want to take us
can't
back
admit that he
2016 when
lost an
Hillary
election.
Six, man. What's
When
wrong with
Hillary
you?
Clinton said that Donald Trump rigged the election, it's literally no different
yeah.
than you guys.
Nope. I'll tell you
cried
exactly
and
how it was
people
different.
died.
Hillary Clinton conceded the same night and didn't engage in a plot to overturn that election. 2016
She's an
went
extremely
smoothly.
smart political Scrooge. She
Whatever,
knew what
man.
she was doing,
Whatever,
but
man. And
she
then,
still
and then,
fought
and
it.
then,
She still fought it. Behind
It's
the
fine
scenes,
to think
she
it.
still fought it.
Well, why
She
are you
didn't.
saying
She
it's not
did.
fine
She
for
did
us to
fight
think
it.
it?
She's
What did she
smart.
do to
She's
fight
a
it?
political.
Well, why can't we
What did she
think
do to
it?
fight it? What did she do to fight
absolutely
it?
fought- Dude,
What
she
did she
fought
do to
it.
fight it? What did she do to
She
fight it?
fought it. She deleted
What did she do?
80,000
How?
emails.
80,000.
All I'm saying is you cannot
that
say
illegal?
that we stole an election and
Yeah,
we
it's
blame
illegal.
that, and then you guys did the same thing but before us. So
We
that
did
Yeah,
is
but
not
the
do
difference
the
is
same
that you
thing.
guys
Name
tried
it.
to illegally overturn
Name
it.
it.
That's the
Name it.
difference.
how.
Name the time. Name the time we
Pressuring the
didn't
vice
say,
president
okay,
to break
you
the
won.
Electoral Count Act on January 6th.
Oh, here we go with the January fucking 6th. Do you know what's
Hey, it's the
happening?
truth. Yeah, you don't want-
Vice President.
to face
You just
reality,
asked me
man.
how he tried to overturn it. That's the answer.
You don't want to face reality, ma'am. That's
Hurricane
okay.
Victims. They get $750, lots of which can't even get that people. And they
Hey, let
have
me
to be
handle this.
having
Let me handle this,
internet
bro.
Isn't it a
to
little
sign
weird that you can't address the point and you just have to divert onto something else? Why did
They
he
pivot.
try to
It's
pressure
called
his
a
vice
pivot.
president to break federal law?
Yeah,
I
they
don't
call it
even
pivot.
Okay, I need to look into it. Give me more details.
No, what you
Okay,
need is
give
a
me
drink. What you need is a
specific
drink, and you need to read
Just
more.
let me give her some details.
No,
You
I
need a
mean,
drink, and you need to read more.
I'll give her some details. So, Donald Trump has this lawyer, right? His name is John Eastman. And what John Eastman proposed to him, you can look up Eastman memo. I think it's called the J6 scenario. Eastman proposed that they submit fraudulent electorate slates in addition to the state certified Biden electorate slates in 7 states, and they pressured the vice president to unilaterally pick their fraudulently certified or fraudulently assembled slates instead of the state certified ones.
Where are you
If you
getting this
read the
from?
Eastman memo, it's all in there. Mike Pence has testified to this. Donald Trump doesn't deny this. He's being indicted for it. There's so much evidence to back this up, but you know who
But
doesn't
Donald
report on
Trump
it is Fox News.
never started that January
Yes,
6th.
it's his
Oh my
lawyer.
gosh, ma'am,
It's his lawyer,
look.
and
He not
engaged
even
in
started it.
meetings to
He
pressure
promised
Mike
that he
Pence
was
to
going
do
to be
that.
down there with you guys. He not only started it, he promised he was going to be down there with you guys, and he wasn't. He wasn't.
Just to be clear, there were multiple meetings with Eastman and Mike Pence and his lawyer and Donald Trump where they pressured Mike Pence to go through with that act, which would violate the Electoral Count Act.
I don't like Mike Pence. I don't know.
You liked him
you
when he
don't
was
like him
vice
because he
president.
didn't
You
go
liked him.
through
You
with-
No, I
picked him.
didn't. I never
Did
said
you
that.
pick him?
I was
Did you
not a
pick
big
him when you
fan.
picked Donald Trump?
I
You
picked
did. You
Donald
don't.
Trump.
It comes down to the
You
reason
should
you
know
don't
the
like
history.
Mike Pence
Trump
is because he
himself
didn't go
didn't
through with
pick
the coup.
Pence.
Okay. So this election, you're just
Pence was
picking Trump,
forced on
not
Trump.
Vance.
Inside job.
I'm picking both this election.
Trump
I like
knows
both.
Oh my
swamp
gosh.
now.
Well, the reason they're
Trump
picking
knows
Vance
the
is
swamp
because
now.
he said
Trump
that he
knows
would.
the swamp now.
The
I
reason,
love
the
J.D.
reason that
Vance. I
they're,
think he's
the reason that they
very
love
funny.
Vance,
you all.
just to let you know, the reason that they love Vance is because he said that he would do what Mike Pence refused to do on January 6th, which is break the Electoral Count Act.
Oh yeah,
unilaterally
that
make
is
Donald
right, bro.
Trump
That is
president
right.
again.
You right.
Oh my God.
So that's why they only like people that will go along with their coups. They don't
Yeah,
care
you're
about
right, bro.
federal
You're
law.
right.
Donald Trump's above the law. They think cops
No,
should be
he's
above the
not.
law. They're fine with him.
The entire
they're fine
left
with
If he's
him
above the
pressuring
law,
the
then why would
Democratic-
they law indict him 32 times?
Let me tell you why he thinks he's above the law is because he wants to shut down the Department of Justice, which would put his ass in jail if he gets. I'm telling you, he wants to shut down the Department of Justice and get rid of the woke left wingers, whoever those people are. So that's what he wants to do. He wants to get rid of the Department of Justice so they won't indict his ass.
It's so clear that Trump wants to make himself immune because that's the case he tried to argue in front of the Supreme Court.
What, do you guys think he's like never going to go out of office or something?
He didn't want to in 2020.
Guy's
Literally,
80 years
there's
old.
testimony from Jenna
guess
Ellis.
what?
There's
Most presidents run for a
There's
second
testimony.
term. It's normal, just like
There's
yours is
testimony.
right now.
No,
but
it's
then
not
he got
normal.
dementia.
It's not normal to try and
Obama had
overturn an
3.
election. You guys are just brainwashed. So
don't
Jenna
think he
Ellis
has dementia?
testified.
Brainwashed.
Jenna Ellis testified that on election night he said, "Fuck these guys, we're not leaving."
Calling the kettle
And
black.
then he tried to overturn the election, and you don't even know anything about it.
He didn't.
She don't.
But
Because you're making shit up.
You say he didn't. You don't even know about the electors plot. This thing is like such a widely covered thing. He's being indicted for it. There's evidence everywhere of it. You
big
just have
as
your head
hell.
in the sand.
Big thing.
don't worry, you guys can be fear mongered by your party as much as you
No,
want.
let me tell you what
I'll let it
fear
happen.
monger is. Let me tell you
the
what
difference is
fear
you're
monger is.
fear mongering about tampons, and I'm fear mongering about a guy who tried to
No, I'm
overturn
not
the
fear
election.
mongered. I'm
No,
pissed.
he didn't.
There's a difference. I'm pissed about that. I'm not
And
scared.
let me
I'm
tell you
pissed.
something else. Fear mongering is also him coming into this election about the fucking border. Okay, the border, which he
Yep.
thought he was going to beat over a woman, a ex-district attorney, ex-general. You know what I'm saying? She did up in California, which is a border state. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was going to come and whoop her ass on that, which he's not. You know what I'm saying? And this man, if he really wanted to do something about the border, he would have did something when he was elected, and he would have did something instead of calling the motherfuckers to shut down the border bill. If he was really
Okay,
So
concerned
why
about
is
that
it that
damn
your
border.
party is the one that cut down borders?
No, pal. No. Trump denied that fucking deal because of
Oh
why?
man, you can sit
all
on
the
Trump's
bullshit that was
PP
in there.
and go ahead with that orange ring around your mouth if you want to.
brother. No,
Keep
see,
in
so you
mind-
didn't read into the facts.
Keep
Read
in
the
mind that
whole
Donald
freaking
Trump
thing.
had four.
Read
Donald
the
Trump
whole
had
fucking thing.
Donald Trump had 4 years to get a border bill passed, and he never even proposed one.
Never
because he was-
even
all
put
he
it
was
on the
interested in.
table.
All he was interested in is legislating from the executive, which you're not supposed to do, because
You guys cut down
even the MAGA
barbed
people,
wire.
even the
You
MAGA
took
people,
down-
even the MAGA
You
people
guys
acknowledged
took
that he
down
couldn't do
walls.
his job
What,
the
to
first
go
time
pay for
around
them to
because he
put back
couldn't
up?
negotiate with Congress.
Watch what you're saying. I've gotten flag warnings.
You
I
guys
don't know what it was from a minute ago, but watch out.
Even the MAGA people don't deny that Donald Trump was dog shit at bringing Congress together, which is like one of the main jobs of the president. He couldn't do anything other than executive orders, which I could get in the fucking presidency and do. That doesn't make a good president.
He didn't pass shit. He didn't pass
He didn't
shit.
pass shit except for tax cuts.
You guys just will say anything.
And then you up here, and then I can't believe you, Citizen Kane. So you really make me mad, Citizen Kane, because we're trying to vote this man out of office for your interest, Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane.
That's not for my interest.
It is.
John, you're
I've
giggling.
already
What-
seen what Uncle
I think it's-
Joe and
I needed this.
And
bedtime
I'm living it
story.
right
I really
now.
did.
But
John,
Citizen
you're
Kane,
giggling
we
now.
have the best economy. We have a strong economy right now, Citizen Kane.
John,
We
you're
have a strong
giggling.
economy right now,
Wait,
Citizen
why
Kane.
do why am I unable to save? And I could save almost 20 grand more.
Get a better
John
job,
Smith.
ma'am. Get a better
John Smith,
job,
you're-
Citizen Kane. We have a strong
I
economy,
made more
Citizen
now.
Kane. There's people at the movie theaters. There's
It's
people
not
at
just economy.
every
It's not
damn
just economy. We're
Walmart,
giving billions to
Sam's,
Ukraine.
everywhere. The
Ukraine
economy is
never
strong,
would've
Citizen
happened
Kane.
with Trump and president.
For the big
What did
major
Donald Trump do?
corporations?
What
Is
did
that what
Donald
you're
Trump do
saying?
for Ukraine? What did Donald Trump do for Ukraine?
You're
Because
saying the
Russia has
economy
been
is good for
occupying them
big
since
corporations.
2014.
It's
So
not good
what?
for the civilians.
Okay, what
Ukraine
about
was fine.
You're
Okay,
happy
that's
that
Well,
Fine. It
Kamala
was
went to the
annexed. There was
UN.
there was
Hey.
Ukrainian territory
Threatened.
annexed in 2014. What did Donald Trump do for them then?
what is Harris
They
doing
can
for
never
the
be
people
NATO.
in
Harris
North
went
Carolina
and
and
said
shit?
they're gonna
Harris
be
is still
NATO.
the vice
So what you're
president.
saying
Harris
is that
doing?
Donald
Vice
Trump didn't do
president.
anything
What
about
is
Ukraine,
Harris
and you just
doing?
don't know about the war. That's
Now,
what you're
what is
saying.
Harris doing?
you guys like to fund war. I can tell you that right
Funding
now.
Ukraine.
Oh my gosh, yo! How are you saying we like to fund war when you got your man is the most man that want to bomb stuff, yo?
Stop it.
He want
We
to
didn't have
throw
any
stuff.
wars
Drug
to
strikes
Trump.
went
There
up.
was wars
Drone strikes went up majorly
Hey,
under
Brock.
Trump.
Zero
Wars have
Hey,
nothing. You guys are going to blame Trump on the war, but the thing is they
I'm not
are in
blaming
office
Trump. I'm just saying he
now,
didn't
and
do
the
anything.
wars are
Never gonna be an
happening
ending.
now.
Zero
Yeah.
Trump
wars under
prevented
Trump.
a lot of wars.
Can you guys tell me one piece of foreign policy that Donald Trump had that you guys liked?
He didn't give money to terrorists. He didn't give money.
That's
to
not a
terrorist
policy.
nations.
That's not a
That's
policy.
Guys, he
That's not a policy.
negotiated the Afghan pullout. So
That's
he
not a
literally
policy.
did. He
That's
was
a policy.
negotiating with.
When
He
Obama
was.
and Biden give money to
Was,
Iran,
like, in his
etc.,
presidency.
That's a policy. Trump did not. That's policy. That absolutely is policy.
Wait, say that again.
When Obama
The fund-
and Biden give money to Iran and other terrorist nations, that's policy. And when Trump says, no, I'm not doing that,
So-
that's policy. That's
They
absolutely
You guys
are
want to
free
talk about the
policy.
stopgap bill?
So you guys, do you actually support him pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal?
Do you want to talk about
You
the
guys are
stopgap
making
bill?
that up on the Iran nuclear deal.
You guys know what the
That's
stopgap
not
bill
what
is?
That's not a made up, man. That's true, bro.
I'm making up
No,
the
what
Iran
he did
nuclear
was
deal.
right. What he did was right.
So pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal was a good thing for him to do. Allowing Iran to develop nuclear weapons was a good thing for Donald Trump to do.
Oh, to support
Allow
other
them.
countries by sending them billions of dollars for weapons?
Ma'am,
Is
you don't know
that
what you're
better?
talking about. Stop saying that.
Obama
Better
laid
Ukraine than
billions
Iran.
dollars on
Okay,
Iran's
no,
table.
can we please talk about the stopgap bill? Because that is a policy and a bill that was signed, and that was with your party, which now is devastating for our American people. He
When?
signed a bill knowing that this hurricane was about to approach without the funds for natural disasters, including
hold up,
cutting
hold up,
benefits
ma'am.
for military.
All right, hold up, ma'am. Hold up. As I can remember, Biden, this administration put funds down and called FEMA, made sure everything was straight before the storm hit.
Then why did he sign a bill? that literally was missing all the natural disaster funds.
When did he sign that bill?
When did that
We are
happen?
drained. We're drained because
Hey,
you guys
ma'am,
have sent
ma'am,
billions
FEMA is
and
not-
billions
FEMA
to
is
other
not broke.
countries.
FEMA
guys-
is not
you
broke.
realize-
Stop watching Fox.
Mayorkas-
Stop
You
watching
realize
Fox.
Donald
FEMA
Trump
is
did
not
more
broke.
deficit
That's what
spending than we
Mayorkas
did.
said. Mayorkas said it.
Mayorkas said
Read the
what?
bill.
That they spent all the money on the illegals already.
Yes,
No, they
spent
did. Oh my
billions.
That's
God.
what Mayorkas said.
Yo,
Okay, they literally spent billions and billions. These people are given hotels and whatnot.
they
They
fly
need to
them
be kicked
in.
out and let them American people
Because
replace
they
them.
They want their votes.
You know,
Because real
if you were
Americans won't vote for blue.
What was that? Can you tell me what that act was called again?
he sounds stupid as fuck.
You
So
can
ain't
say
you.
that.
Can you tell me
So
what that
ain't
bill
you
was
do.
called again?
what the
So ain't you
post-gap
do.
bill.
Post
Why not
gap
you
bill.
argue with me,
And
man?
I'm just going to let you know that majority of the Republican Party did not want to sign, but they were overturned.
And didn't ABC mute JD Vance when he talked about the app that they all use to come in?
Yo, let me tell you about that
they
app. First
muted
of all,
JD Vance when he brought up the app. When he started
Bro.
talking about it, they muted him because that's what liberals do. They mute
Bro.
and boot. They mute and boot you when you start talking about truth that offends them. Truth.
bro, I swear
Every
the
time I
app.
get
You know what the app is for,
Truth
bro?
is real.
So
You know what the app is
real.
for, bro? You know what the app is for, bro? You know what the app is for, bro?
The post-gap bill was to prevent a government shutdown. And the reason that,
Okay.
that Republicans didn't vote on
So-
it, they wanted
So
the
it's
government to shut
okay
down.
that hundreds of people have died because they didn't want to shut down the government. To me, morally, I will save my American people. Besides, shutting down the government doesn't kill anybody.
Shutdown,
you realize
a
that?
government shutdown funding bill is only supposed to be temporary.
So they don't want to help the American people.
You're saying that they should have had foresight of funding FEMA more in on September 25th
Yes.
to presumptively.
No.
What are you?
No,
what are
I
you trying
actually
to
think
accuse them
that
of?
I actually think they should not have drained our funds into illegal migrants because now we don't have the funds to help our American people. I believe that they should
Ma'am,
kick all those migrants
this
out of
was
those
literally
beautiful hotels that they're being put
This was
in.
3 months.
Didn't they give these people
This was supposed to be 3 months. This bill was supposed to last for 3 months.
And first of all, not only that, y'all need
You're
to
not
stop
really proving
spreading,
any point.
ma'am. You need to
The
stop
point is
spreading
that you're
that
trying to
because you're-
say that Democrats are fine with people dying, and you bring up as to evidence that you bring up a bill that
It's
was
crazy.
to prevent a government shutdown that was supposed to fund for 3 months.
Yeah, that actually sounds even worse when you say it. So they're only funding the government
Oh,
shutdown for
ma'am,
3
you brought
months.
up the
Yeah,
wrong
they
bill.
don't.
Yeah,
first of
because
all.
Republicans wouldn't agree to fund the government.
I would rather save people. Okay, it's your choice if you want to save the government. Whom
How
I
you
don't
say?
even.
How you saving people when you shut down the government? You shutting
you
down
realize
people's
that
paychecks.
no funding
you shut
for the
down
government
people's
means no
paychecks.
funding
Because
for anything.
FEMA is not the government. FEMA is its own organization. It wouldn't matter if the government shut down to help fund these
Ma'am,
people.
Congress
Because you
gives
know
the
every
money
time-
down to FEMA. What are you
because
talking about?
every
So then what does
single
FEMA
time
have to do with the
the
post-gap
government
bill?
shuts down?
What does FEMA have to do with the bill then?
Oh my God.
Oh, you're right. Oh
FEMA
my God,
doesn't
you're
have
right.
anything to do with government funding. Then what is it? Why do you bring up that bill?
Okay, because FEMA is within that bill.
You just said it's not a part of government funding.
But okay, yes, but FEMA, okay, it's part of the government, but FEMA has its own resources. They don't get it.
Okay, so I want
They should have them in there, but because we don't have those resources, we cannot use it towards anything else. And
So
if you guys
just to be
think that
clear-
a government shutdown, like we've done that so many times, so that would have been fine passed. It would have, blown over. What's happening right now in our country is not going to blow over. These people
We
are
literally. So what you're
devastated.
saying is that the government, the Democrats literally did pass a bill that was funding FEMA, despite the
No.
fact that. Despite the
It
fact
could
that
no
Republicans
longer-
didn't
it
want
could-
to, and you would have
FEMA
preferred
funds-
the government shutting down and FEMA getting none of that money. That's what you're saying.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how else to explain it to you, sweetie. I can't.
You're not explaining anything. None of it makes sense.
Neither does yours.
Well, you want it to make sense.
I'll be honest with you. I am not good with articulating my words. I'm working on it.
Look,
but
ma'am. Look. Hey, Brittany.
I
Brittany,
appreciate
you are
you
voting. You
coming on
are
here,
voting
but
against your best interest. This woman, this lady, Madam Harris, coming into this election
you
with
want
a
to know
lot
what?
of
You
policies
haven't
that'll
even.
help
You
out
know
the
You
what
don't
lower
even
and
know
middle
what my
class,
top
bro.
tweeted?
reasons for voting for Trump is.
Medium Harris.
I am pro-life. That's number one.
Dane. Oh my God.
Okay, don't talk about that
Pro-life,
because we
let
can
her
go all
Madam,
day about that. And
Madam
I'm not.
Harris.
I'm a man, so
Really.
Well,
I'm
you're
not
a
even
man,
going to
so I don't
comment.
really care about your opinion.
Maris Harris. My God.
I care about
Marion
what
Harris.
schools are doing to my children. I care about the books that are being put in
Interesting.
there.
Interesting.
I
Hey
care
John,
that the Bible
hey
is
John,
broken out. And
in your case, John, I think you're just scared of a woman running this country. I think you are scared of a woman like her coming into this candidacy ready to handle business, and I think you are scared of that, John.
hey,
can I
John,
really?
can I add one more
Hey,
thing?
let
Can I add
me
one more
address
thing
I'll
real
add
quick?
something.
Let me address this young man. Let me address this young man.
Address me, yo old
Let
head.
him.
What?
come on, Mom.
I'll
Let
tell
him.
you what, you better be thank God you're on the other line, pal. I'm telling you right now, you better be glad you're on the other end of this internet. Because if you were in front of me, I guarantee you wouldn't say it to me.
I bet
Guarantee
too.
you, bro.
So
Fuck
can I
you.
make it? Can I make it an addendum real quick?
Come on, John. Hey, John, tell me why you voting for Trump, John.
You
Let
asked me.
John
Wait, let me
say.
make one point. Let me
John,
make
just
No,
one
make
come
point.
here,
your point.
boy. Come
Let
here,
John
boy.
just make his point. John, just say what you were gonna say.
Tell me why
Oh,
you voting for Trump, John.
because
What
I'm
is he
tired
gonna
of
do
people
for you,
like you
John?
and your freaking candidate. That's why.
He's gonna put more money in my pocket.
How?
Amen. He will.
It was proven when he was president. That's all I need. You guys are gonna blame everything on him for the last 16 years.
Ma'am,
which
I
is-
swear, I'm not blaming anything. Look, if whatever he did, I didn't see it. I swear to God, I didn't
Well,
see
I
it
did.
because I
So
have.
how?
Hold up. Hear me out, Miss
What are
Brittany.
you
I had a
talking
house.
about?
For when he was in presidency, he spent a year off of Obama's policies. Okay, then C-19 came.
Yo, that's
Okay,
so
C-19
ridiculous.
came.
That's
People lost jobs.
so
People lost
ridiculous.
lives. Okay,
Yeah,
then after he
C-19
left,
conveniently
jobs left.
came.
There
Some
was
mysterious
industrial jobs
flu
that left.
Okay.
that we're gonna blow up out of proportion. Listen to this one, just real quick, and you guys can all respond to this. Elon Musk earlier today. Listen to what he wrote. This is
I read
Elon
it.
Musk. The Democrat Party is openly stating they want to change the Constitution and end free speech. How about them apples?
Bro,
My
ain't
free
nobody
speech has
worried
already
about
been
free speech,
ended.
bro.
What the fuck does
Ain't
Elon
nobody
Musk
worried
have
about
to do
free
with
speech.
anything?
Oh yeah,
I
you
can't
guys
say-
don't like him now. You loved him when he
Bro,
was.
you're on TikTok.
You
You're
loved
on
him when he
TikTok.
was
Piece
part
of
the
shit.
blue.
Can't say
You don't have
anything.
free speech on
Why
TikTok.
are we bringing up?
When
Just to be
Elon
clear,
was part of the
Elon
cult
Musk
of
is
blue,
not a
you guys
source.
loved him.
Elon
Elon
Musk
Musk
is
ain't
not a
shit.
source. I don't know
Oh.
why you're going to Elon Musk about what the left wants to do.
Elon Musk ain't shit.
Because
And the
the
way he
left
was jumping
loved
around on
him.
that stage
Neither
really
is
made me think
Harris.
he ain't shit.
Neither is
The
Madame
left loved him.
Harris.
You go to Harris to know what Harris wants to do. You don't go to Elon
Madame
Musk to know what Harris
Harris.
wants to do. What
I
fucking
know
sense
Harris
does
wants
that
to do.
make?
I read Saul Alinsky's
Madame
playbook.
Harris.
Have you?
Elon Musk. Did he make
Have
it
you
to the
read Saul
moon yet?
Alinsky's playbook?
Did he make it to the moon yet?
You can't break
Hell
through the
no.
firmament, my man. You can't break
He
through the firmament, my man.
he ain't make it to the moon yet. All
He
that
ain't
money
never
he
making
put
it
into
to the
that
moon.
shit,
No
he
man's
gave it
making
up.
it to the moon.
I
But
don't
you
want to
can't
go
break
to
through
the
the
moon. I'm
firmament.
cool down
You
here,
can't
bro.
make it through the firmament.
I'm cool right here, bro. I'm cool with me and my beer right here, bro. I'm
I
cool.
love it. Have a beer for me. I don't drink no
That's
more.
what we love that for you, brother. See, we're for that.
Yes, bro. Hey, and you know another thing?
Unless
I
it's
don't
Bud
mean to put our
Light.
business out there
And
because it
I
might not
didn't
be.
mute or boot you, but when I go on liberal shows, they mute and boot me within 60 seconds just for saying one Elon quote. I could have quoted that one Elon thing. They boot me, I'm done. See, I don't
Bro,
do
I
that.
get
We're for
booted. You
free
know
speech.
why?
We're for free speech.
I
You know who I
go
feel
to
really
all
bad
these mega
for
lives,
is
and you know
for-
what I be called? I be called the N-word every fucking time, bro.
Not
Every
here,
time.
brother.
This is
Not
the type of shit y'all follow.
I was
Where
told
you
I
got the
had
Proud
white
Boys
privilege the
and you
other
got the
day.
Double X Clan following
Not
this
here.
man, bro.
No.
I was told I have white privilege.
What?
What?
White privilege? You with that?
No, that's what I was told from your people multiple times. I
Man,
actually have
because
proof
let me
and
tell you. All
screenshots.
right, let me tell you. Let me tell you why. Okay,
Why?
because
Tell me as a white woman why.
white privilege is a thing because Let me tell you. Let me
You
tell
do
you
not
how
know
white
where I
privilege.
came from.
Let me tell you how white privilege exists. A couple years ago, remember them famous people paid to get their kids into college. Remember that shit? You remember that shit when them famous people went to
I
jail
don't
for
pay
that
attention
shit?
to famous people. So no,
how
you
is
can
that
you can tell
Bro,
privilege?
me.
They
white
went to
privilege
jail.
is
You're talking about famous people. Those people have
no. What I'm
millions.
saying is this is white privilege. I'm just saying white
want you to
privilege
give
is
me a
when you're
story
able
on
when
a
you're able to
actual
pay
American
somebody
civil.
when you're able to pay somebody to do your schoolwork to
That
go to
doesn't matter
class
if you're
for you and
white. Your
shit.
skin color doesn't matter when you have money to pay
No,
people.
I know
There's
many successful black
money
people.
colors
Bro,
out the window
right?
when you have the
White
money.
privilege is also when you can't sell your house because
That's
you're black.
racist. That's
Because you're
racist.
black. That's white privilege. You know
There
what I'm
is
saying?
no
There
such
was
thing
a
as white
case 2
privilege.
years ago. There was a case 2 years ago, and when there's a black couple would try to sell their house and they couldn't sell it because of their race, right? So they got their next door neighbor. They put their next door neighbor on the case, got him to sell their house for them. It's sold just like that, bro. Sell just like that.
I hope you know there are racist people in this world, but you are
It
categorizing
is. But MAGA is more racist than anything.
I disagree
Do you
because
think-
you guys segregate
No, they're
groups
not.
like
Do you
it's going
guys-
out of style.
Do you guys
If
think
I
more
opened
people?
up-
Just a
If
real-
I opened up an
That's just
all-white
made up.
store,
You can't just blanketly
how would
call
you feel
people
about
racist.
that?
But
Can
you
I ask-
can't
it's
just
not
blanketly
Republicans.
call
Can I ask a
people
question real quick?
racist. You can't.
It's not
I'm
Republicans.
obviously not a racist. You can't blanketly call people
Do you
racist.
think more people are racist towards black people than white people?
No,
Okay.
it's all from perspective.
Not today. No way. Have
And you
you
know
seen
what?
Matt Walsh's movie? Am I
Oh
racist?
yeah, Matt Walsh. This is
Oh,
when
yeah,
you
that's
talk
so good.
about
Matt
reading
Walsh's
history
movie,
books as
Am
your
I
sources.
Racist?
This is what you're actually talking
Watch
about.
the
is that you
movie.
watched Matt
He
Walsh
did a
make a
documentary.
documentary.
He's dealing with real life people, though.
Yeah,
He
but
did a
when I
film.
why is it that when I asked where you get
Why
your
do you
information,
just
you didn't tell me
disclaim
Matt
it?
Walsh. You told me history books or government websites.
I listen to Matt Walsh. That doesn't mean I trust
You
everything he
you
says
mentioned
or agrees with
racism,
You're
and
everything
I
he
literally
just
says.
citing
happened to
him
make
as a
movie.
source.
No, I just said he recently just made a movie about the racist topic. So that's all.
As evidence. You said that as evidence, right?
It's a documentary. It's evidence, honey.
So
No,
you do
no, a
trust what
document
Matt
is
Walsh is
somebody's
telling you
trial
because you're
here?
citing him as a source.
Evidence?
Just to be clear,
Okay, but
Don't-
your partner over there literally just said
he's not my
something
partner. I
about
don't know that
famous
fucking guy.
people.
He's literally not my partner. But I don't know who that guy is.
Well, that's not my problem.
Well, and he's not my partner. I mean, all due respect to him, I don't stand. I'm not.
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry.
over-
I said
I'm not standing for anything he's saying
Talking
necessarily because I don't know
wait
who the
till
fuck
we're
he
under
is.
UN. See, now that's
Okay.
something right there.
When it comes to
That's something
racism,
to pay attention to.
me personally, I don't care if they're on my side or not. I will not associate myself with someone who is racist.
Well, hold up. How
I
can you
appreciate
not
that.
when you have this man literally putting a ban on all Muslims? He didn't say what type of Muslims. He put a ban on all Muslims coming into the United
also-
States until we figure out what the hell is going on here.
Because
Also,
you
that ban
understand
got shot down by the
guys.
Supreme Court for discrimination too.
You
Don't forget
understand
that
how
part.
Muslim culture. I don't know, but they are not. The thing is you don't know these people and you trust them.
So are you okay
You
with
know how
banning
many
There's a
all
man. There's a
Muslims from the
Muslim
Muslim
mosque
country?
down the street from my house.
Are you okay
And
with
then you wanna
banning
take
all
my guns
Muslims from the
away.
country?
Which is wild. I can't even protect myself.
Brittany, are
You
you
don't
okay
even
with-
want to take that's false. See, that's false. That's
Are you
false.
okay? Are you okay with banning all Muslims from the country?
If they're
No,
illegal,
obviously, and
I
how
want
can you?
everybody
No,
banned from the
not
country
if they're
that's
illegal. Are you okay with because Donald Trump didn't care if they were coming legally or not? Are you okay with banning all Muslims from the country?
He didn't say that.
He did say that, man.
That was
He
his
did say
proposal,
that.
and it got shot
I
down in the
don't-
Supreme Court.
Oh,
He
please.
said a complete and total Muslim ban. What does that
You
mean?
you guys are twisting that. I
No,
What
get
else
we're
what
could
you're
a
not.
saying.
complete
No,
and
we
total
are
Muslim
not.
ban mean? What else could that mean?
There's a lot of things that
How's
can
it
go
working
into
out
your
for the
course.
UK? How's it working out for the UK?
Bro, you
Okay,
pivot. That's called a pivot,
Yeah,
bro.
don't pivot
Okay.
around. Are you okay
It's
with
called a
banning
pivot,
all
bro.
Do you want
Muslims
that
from the
here?
How do you
U.S.?
How's
think
it working in the UK?
Israelians feel
It
right
doesn't
You've
now?
been
matter.
there.
It doesn't
You've been
matter.
there,
I
bro.
can tell you
Hold on.
biblically why you don't want Muslims in your country.
I don't
Yeah.
mind Muslims, bro. There's a Muslim mosque down the street from my house, bro. I don't mind Muslims, bro. I don't like the way they treat their women, but I don't mind Muslims.
But when you bring people and that type of culture into your country, that will be created. They are going to bring their culture in masses with them.
So what?
So what? Because do you want people going around treating women that way? Is that what you're okay with?
They keep their sect to themselves
and take over.
That's not okay by me morally.
Hey, they keep them sect to themselves, and we do what we do.
Themselves.
Okay.
Once they have the numbers, that's not what they do. They want to outbreed
bro. There's a lot of
nation.
Muslims. There's a lot of Muslims in this country. Do you not realize that?
Yeah,
and been a lot of Muslims here.
So
Jesus is king.
Without,
they should learn that.
Can we please own up to what we believe? Do you believe that it would be okay to ban every Muslim from entering the country?
No, who said that? I never said that. No, none of us said that. You brought that
Trump
up.
said that. Your follower,
your orange
God said that.
You brought it up.
Donald Trump was
orange God said that. Are you okay with that?
Never heard him say that. Never heard.
Are you okay with that?
If you haven't heard him say that, that's fine. You don't know what your president was advocating for, but he did.
It's not being talked about. Like you should.
It ain't gotta be talked about, bro.
And you brought up why did it take 5 days for this current administration to address the hurricanes and get out to North Carolina? That's what.
Let me handle this. Let me handle this.
They said they didn't want him.
5 days.
So I have the specific quote. Trump called for a, quote, total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the U.S. Do you support that?
On 9/11, would you have supported that?
Without pivoting,
2001.
would you support that?
You pivoting, bro.
Without pivoting, just answer the question and I'll answer it too. Would you support that?
Who cares?
Oh my gosh.
There's no, like, it's not an issue. It's not a relevant issue. Like, that's
he tried to do it. That's why it's relevant. He tried to do it. So my question is, it's a simple yes or no. Do you support that?
Kamala Harris was a call girl for Montel
Without pivoting, do you support that? Without pivoting, do you support that?
Is that relevant right now?
Without pivoting, do you support that?
Dude, I've answered like 3 times.
You haven't answered. You said who?
No, you haven't,
yes
bro.
or no?
Because you
do
know
you
what?
support
I'll put a Bible
total
in their
and complete?
Are you a basketball player right now? Are you a hooper right now? Are you a basketball player right now, bro?
Yeah, he's got those swift feet.
He's okay. Okay, let's go to the next subject. Let's go to the next subject because we.
No, I told you. I'm the man of the people. I bring him in. I will convert.
Oh, you would bring him in.
Okay. Legally.
So you do disagree with Donald Trump then?
I still think there's some context to there that you're not bringing out. I think.
Okay, what context would exonerate him calling for a complete and total ban or shutdown of Muslims entering the U.S.?
I mean, this is a country that's completely nuking Israel. They call for the ban. They call for the entire banishment and destruction of a country.
He didn't say banning of Palestine. He said Muslims.
No, but I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Muslims. This is a people that talk about blowing up and destroying.
Are you lumping all Muslims in?
Bro. You trying to say that? And you got Trump willing to bomb other countries. You got Trump willing to unalive other countries.
Trump didn't bomb anyone, did he?
Drone strikes went up under Donald Trump, and he assassinated Soleimani. So yes, he was. But also, do you think it's wrong to group in a lump of people because of what a specific group of those people are doing? Because right now, when you're saying, "Oh, well, they're bombing Jews right now,"
isn't that what you
it's
all
a
do
little
to MAGA?
questionable.
You guys
sounds a little racist.
You guys all attribute any little thing, MAGA related. You guys lump it all into MAGA.
Bro,
I'm
he
not
do it to
lumping
himself,
anything
bro.
in right now. I'm not
Trump
lumping
does
anything
everything MAGA is going through. Trump does it to himself, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And another thing, support deeper veteran. I got somebody Dark King, the Dark King Bog _Bog. Look here, bro. Let me tell you something. If vetting wouldn't be an issue, if they wouldn't have shut down the Lankford bill, bro. Because vetting wouldn't be an issue if we would have had more judges on the panel to speed up this vetting process faster, okay? If they wouldn't have shut down the border bill, we would have had more police on the line. We would have had more drones. We would have had more everything, dogs, okay? So don't go here with this border bill, because if your boy felt strong about the border bill, he wouldn't have shut it down.
I
He was
just want
being
to be
opposed
clear.
at every level.
He was calling
When
Congress
he wanted
people
a
to
border,
to
they
vote against
opposed
it. But I just want to be clear that when we're saying, hey, this one group is doing a lot of bad stuff, so we're going to lump that into the rest of their race, there is a term for that. I just want to be clear.
No, I don't. I definitely don't do that.
You literally just said, oh, well, you know, maybe there is something to banning a complete and total shutdown of Muslims entering the country because of what's happening in Palestine.
No, I said
how is that not what
I
you were
said
doing?
there might have been something to his statement, like that
Yeah,
something was
what would be
going
to
on.
his statement is racism.
Citizen, there's
No,
nothing to his
if there was
statement,
something
bro.
to his statement, like
what he
the
said.
bombing an allied country of ours, like that might have been.
So
part
you
of
would
his
shut down
statement.
every Muslim entering the U.S.? He didn't say
For
a
the
complete
time
shutdown from
being?
Iran. He said a complete shutdown of Muslims.
Muslims aren't exclusive to Iran.
I
They're all
know.
over the
So I
world.
don't know
They're
why
all
you're
over the
acting like they
world.
are. When you're
They're
saying, oh, well,
destroying
maybe
the
they
UK
bombed
right
one of our
now.
allies.
They're destroying the UK
Are
right
you
now.
saying that every
Why don't you
Muslim
just talk
bombed
to
one
our
of our
brothers and
allies?
sisters across the pond and ask them
Are you
how
saying
they
that?
feel?
Are you saying that every Muslim bombed one of our allies? Because he's saying a complete and
I've
total
read the
shutdown of
Quran and
Muslims,
I
not
understand where they
Iranians,
come
not
from, though. They
Palestinians,
are.
Muslims.
Do you
So unless
understand, like,
every
what the
Muslim
board
committed a
means?
crime,
That these people know that is true, but do you understand? They are seeking world dominance. Like that's the ultimate goal
What?
of them.
so okay,
Not
you're
every
just
Muslim is
being
seeking
Muslims
world
wouldn't
dominance,
achieve
bro.
world dominance.
That is
Not
so
every
They
Muslim
want
is seeking
everyone
world
under
dominance,
Sharia
bro.
law. They
It's
want
fine.
everyone
Listen,
under
if you want to
Sharia
be
law.
racist,
They
if
want
you want to
world
be
dominance.
racist,
That's
be
not
racist
Bro,
with your
that's
chest,
not
but you're
true, bro.
lumping
what
That's
their
every
not
law
true.
Muslim
says.
into a thought
Do you
process.
Come
know the
on,
Quran
Citizen
says
Craig.
kill
That's
the
not true,
infidels?
Craig.
Kill
That's not true,
the
Craig.
infidels.
Okay,
Craig,
I
that's
gotta
not
go.
true, bro.
I gotta go. But you are literally saying that Muslims are bent on world domination, and that's why we
They
had to
are.
ban them from the country. So I mean,
Bro,
I don't know how much
what
more
are you
racist you
talking
could get than
about?
that. So okay,
That's not
have a good
racist.
one.
Definitely is, bro.
Apparently, you don't know what
Definitely is.
racism is.
You're saying all Muslim people are bad people, bro. That's what you're saying.
Wow.